Hey guys, and welcome back to a slightly lopsided video of Wednesday Waffle. Hello guys, it's Wednesday. I'm not going swimming again because I'm an idiot. No, I'll go next week, but is the wind? Yeah, the wind's still a problem. Oh no, wait, I managed to set it up perfectly. Okay, no, so yeah, this week's been a bit heavy, I guess. Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster. I've had really high highs and I've had really low lows. But I guess I'll start with the couple obvious things. If you didn't know, I had 2 guinea pigs. And yesterday one of them died. It was fairly unexpected and like my entire family was shocked. It sounds silly almost to say, but it got me quite down. And then I very quickly took action on it. I very quickly decided to do something about it. And so I dug a grave and stuff. But the point is that it's been an interesting week. And this whole saga of the guinea pig it's made me realise how much I take stuff for granted. Obviously, I'm white, male, British, good looking, funny, smart, incredibly handsome. No. Obviously, I am privileged. I'm really privileged to be where I am today. Living in London with a great family, being extremely... I'm quite smart. I'd say that I'm fairly good looking. This blade of grass is gonna piss you guys off. I'd say that I've got it good for me, right? There are people who have it so much worse. And what Ginger made me realise is that I take so much stuff for granted. When these guinea pigs first arrived, right, we were buzzing. We had some of the best times which I can remember, especially during lockdown, during COVID. And it was great. Me and my brother loved them, but gradually as time went on, we almost began to see them as a chore, and I stopped appreciating them for being living creatures. And honestly, I'm really disappointed that I did, but also I'm glad that I have come to this realization now, because what it's made me realize is how much am I taking for granted. And my question for you guys this video will also be, how much are you taking for granted? What in your life are you taking for granted? I think this is such a vast topic that it deserves a video of its own. So I might actually make a video for the first time in ages, like tomorrow or something. Well, not like upload it, but I might start the process of making it. But I won't delve into it today because it's a very large topic. But yes, it's made me realise that I take a lot for granted and that I realistically need to do more. This brings me on to my second point, which is wastefulness. Wastefulness comes from 2 things. It comes from a lack of clarity or a lack of gratitude. And fundamentally it comes from a lack of something, which is why it's so bad. My dad always jokes with me that, oh, you're not using your time well, you're wasting your time, go do something useful, because he knows I'm into this sort of stuff. But I always treat it as a joke, right? But there is some seriousness to it, because fundamentally, if I am wasting my life, I am taking it for granted. I'm taking this literally once in a lifetime absurd opportunity to do whatever the fuck I want with my life completely for granted, and I'm not doing it. It's why I have this YouTube channel. It's why, like, it's why I have such big dreams. It's because I don't want to take my life for granted. I want to really enjoy it. But that being said, I waste my life so much. So often like today I found myself just watching YouTube. Now, that isn't intrinsically wrong. I think watching YouTube can be really relaxing, and I do like it sometimes. Like, there are some YouTube channels which I cannot wait to upload, right? But, now, there's a big but here. Like, fat ass. And what it is that YouTube is fundamentally a waste of time. Not making content, but you watching this video, unless you really want to, unless you're really going to gain something from it, why are you watching it? Do you have a true, proper reason? Because I was asking this myself today. I asked myself, I was watching an Ali Abdaal video about productivity, and I told myself, do I really need to see this again? I can figure it out myself, because, and this sounds so pretentious, but you watching this can figure out your life yourself. I can figure my life out myself, because it's your life. It's been made by the millions of people who came before you, who preceded you, and it's your opportunity to not waste it and take it for granted. And so, dude, and so this crazy thing of wastefulness and productivity and everything just made me come to the conclusion that any YouTube video is a waste of time. I have all the resources I have to make my life better, and unless the YouTube video I have explicitly clicked on for a reason, it's a waste of time. And I mean, it's almost a freeing realization. I already knew this beforehand, but I always had the mentality that, maybe I should watch it, because it's still nice, it's still relaxing, and it's still entertaining. It can still be educational. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to restrict myself to only watching YouTube on Tuesdays, because usually I'm shattered on Tuesdays, and yeah, I think that's probably the best idea for me. And this is what I've thought about this for a while, and I've seen it in the news as well. But so much of what we humans intake nowadays is pseudo news. It's stuff we just fundamentally don't need. This comes back to something which I once saw on a podcast with Ali Abdaal and Dickie Bush, which was that bottleneck analysis. What is the one bottleneck in your life? And if you aren't focusing on it, why? What is the one thing stopping you from progressing and becoming a better person? What is the one thing which is holding you back from enjoying your life? And for me, it's wasting time, okay? It's wasting time, and I think for everybody, in some way, shape or form, it is something to do with time. Because everything in this world nowadays is almost unlimited, except for time. It's something which we are always scarce of, and it's a non-renewable resource, right? It's not something we can just snap into existence. We are all born with a set amount of time, almost. We all have this sinking feeling that someday we're going to die. But what if we flipped that? What if we said, we all have a great feeling that we have a life to live, that we have a life to enjoy ourselves in, that we have a life where I can sit in a fucking park and record videos on a camera with a notebook from the Natural History Museum for my notes, and a phone and earbuds to balance it on, and a bike in the background, and dogs running past, and people walking their dogs, and buildings and airplanes flying over, and endless possibilities. It's crazy that I even take this for granted. And so what I've realised is I just need to do more of one thing. I just need to focus on the things which really matter to me. And honestly, those are difficult to realise sometimes. I'd say that for me, there are several things. There's this YouTube channel, which I really want. I really want this YouTube channel. It's crazy. I dream about it. It's absurd, and I don't know why I don't do more on it. I want to go to, like, good education levels. Hello. Oh.
Good girl, Kiki.
And then education, as I've said before, I want to go to Oxford University at some point in my life. At the moment, I think that would be hype. My friends and exploration. And now I say that, it's obvious, right? But I sometimes don't know what to do. And so I just need to plan these things out. And I think that you guys should as well. Set out some things that you want to do and set out how you're going to achieve them. For example, for me, I think I might start posting on Instagram because I just really like it. Because I love photography and I want to carve out some sort of niche there. I think it's easier than on YouTube while still making YouTube videos. But yeah, that's some thoughts. Maybe some more videos are going to come about that, but we'll see. And now some struggles and other stuff from this week. So I've had real difficulties documenting my life or like writing it all down. So the concept is called A Second Brain, and maybe I should just read the fucking book about it by Tiago Forte. I'll probably pop it up on the screen like here. But I just kind of have to like, because I want to curate everything I learn, right? Because otherwise I'll forget it, and otherwise these YouTube videos will not be so interesting. But it's really difficult to, because just carrying a journal notebook around, and every time you hear something interesting, blotting it down is extremely hard. And so I'm just wondering how I can do it, and I think that one of the ways I want to do it is through photography and videography. But that's the second brain thing. And then I've got exams right now, and maybe I should be revising right now, but honestly, I'm really enjoying this. And I don't want to say that this is more important, because fortunately, but also in a strange way, I just effortlessly do well on exams. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry for all you guys. I just pretty effortlessly do well. So yeah, I do effortlessly well on exams. And so I just want to enjoy myself right now. Exams have been sick. School's actually been really nice lately because of the exams. I've really enjoyed it. Maybe more than some of my days at home. That being said, home's still been fun, and now I'm doing this. I feel really aligned. I feel really happy that I'm doing this. And this is what I want more of. This is why I shouldn't be watching YouTube, right? This is why you shouldn't be wasting time, because you can have experiences like this. And that might sound so dumb, right? Because there's a YouTuber who I've seen who does the similar thing, right? But when I watch his videos, I'm like, dude, like, I understand you, but it just sounds dumb. Maybe this sounds dumb as well, but being aligned with what you are doing is a crazy, fulfilling sense. And seriously, you guys should try it out. For me, being out here recording a YouTube video is basically as aligned as it's ever gonna fucking get. So, you know, feeling pretty good. Also, after Ginger died, I've been thinking more about the Zen philosophy, the Zen Buddhist philosophy, because I think that it's really, really powerful nowadays. And so, again, there might be a video about that soon, where I do talk about it in more depth, but I think it's really interesting, and I really want to explore it more. And a couple final thoughts. Being mindful at home. There's a fucking helicopter again. Give me one moment. Sehr auf dies, Digga! Alter! Alright, the helicopter's gone, so mindfulness. I just want to generally be more mindful, and I think you guys should too be aware of what you're doing, and intentionality is crucial. Again, a video will be coming out about that soon, someday. So now I think I've basically reached the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I really liked it. I really loved making it. I'm just going to show you some pictures from this park because it's basically sunset now and it's fucking beautiful. So yeah, quote for today. So I'll ask you a question, which is, what do you think you are taking for granted right now? And how can you change that? And a quote? What would be a nice quote? What's a good quote? I don't know, but I'll put one in the description or pin comment. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, have a good one. I forgot to say what's brewing, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Peace.